Okay, we're getting serious now, Felix. Item 21. Use the dump valve, depressurize the capsule to 40,000 feet, and confirm a pressure suit inflation. Let me know when it inflates.
Suit has
Felix, confirm that your pressure suit is inflated. Over. Thank you, Felix.
So that's
Item
all
23.
it's supposed to.
Remove and stow suit vent hose and suit exhaust hose. Okay, Felix, from now on it gets really serious because we're getting ready to depressurize the cabin, and our guardian angel will take care of you. Item 24, depressurize the cabin to ambient altitude, which is 127,800 feet.
I'm doing it now.
Attention on the net, this is Mission Control. Felix is depressurizing the Stratos capsule to ambient outside barometric pressure. He's at altitude of 127,900 feet.
So the air outside there is so thin that it's a virtual vacuum, which means that as Felix jumps, he has no resistance, and for the first part of the jump, can't control his position. So what will be critical here is that when he jumps, to avoid any fast spin or tumble. And if it works as the other jumps did, you'll see it as a little spot on the infrared camera as he jumps out of that capsule.
We're only at 100,000 feet. You still got 28,000 feet to go. The door will open when you reach ambient altitude of 128,000 feet. And right now you're about 100,000 feet. So you got about 28,000 feet more to go. Just keep dumping the pressure and the door will open.
So you notice that ascent did level off. He has reached the float altitude and the balloon is not going much higher. It bobbles around up there, around the 128,000 mark. That's about 24 and a half miles high. So they've told him when he stands out there on that little skateboard.
You're 112,000 feet. Keep dumping her. She's coming up. Keep her going.
On that little skateboard-like platform. They've practiced this a lot, and they call the technique a bunny hop.
Okay, I'm leaving.
Supposed to jump off there just kind of dropping, because at first, as I say, he'll have no control because there's so little resistance. They do expect he may roll a little bit. He did last time, 7 or 8 times actually, a gentle roll over. But he has an emergency chute that if he were to tumble too fast, too many G-forces, would automatically deploy. So that's another thing to watch for as long as you don't see that emergency chute come out in the first minutes of this jump. That's a very good sign. So the good signs would be no wild-looking tumble or spin and no drogue chute suddenly coming out. So then, because that air is so thin, that's the point at which they expect that he will break through the sound barrier. Maybe 30 seconds after he drops off. He will gradually, in the beginning, he has no control at all, but toward the 30-second mark, he begins to get a little control, and he'll try to put his head down.
The door's not coming in.
Put the dump valve all the way to the rear. Put the dump valve all the way to the rear. Okay, item 26. Move seat to the rear of capsule. Lift legs into the door threshold. Item 28. Slide the seat forward. Okay, item 29. Release seat belt. Okay, slide forward into the rest position. A little bit further forward. so we can check your chute. Your chute's okay, Felix. I say it again. Item 31, your chute integrity is checked. Your parachutes are not deployed. Item 32, verify cutaway knife handle strap is attached. Knife in proper position. Say Roger so.
Roger.
Disconnect both oxygen supply hoses. Item 27, lift legs into the door threshold. Item 28, slide the seat forward. 29, release seat belt. Okay, slide forward into the rest position. Go a little bit further forward so we can check your chute. 31, your chute integrity is checked. Your parachutes are not deployed. Item 32, verify cutaway knife handle strap is attached. Knife in proper position. Say Roger so. Disconnect both oxygen supply hoses. Give me a thumbs up if they're disconnected.
Jumper away. 100 feet fall, speed 729 and decelerating.
Well, that's very, very reassuring what we've seen there. That high speed drop, and now you can see the little dot, there's the drop. So 2 minutes.
Keep talking, Felix, keep talking.
Can't quite make that out, but reassuring to hear his voice. And you can see how he's in control there. That's showing you the supply of oxygen in his oxygen bottles. So you can understand that. He said his visor was fogging up, but he's getting to warmer altitudes.
Hey Mike, remember that's MSL.
Takes the winds out of the north, 5 to 10.
Beautiful shot.
Facing that big tower. Anybody can hear? I'm facing that big tower.
Okay. Felix, wind is out of the east. The wind is out of the east.
Under parachute.
Luke's making the call to drop smoke, Felix.
That means
Winds out of the east, Felix.
smoke marker from one of the helicopters. Smoke so he can see the wind direction.
Okay, Felix, the wind is coming from the ridge, towards the ridge.
Art Thompson,
The wind is coming
technical
towards
director
the ridge.
of the Red Bull Center, as you can see by the approaching shadow. He's just about there. And
World record holder.
down on his knees. What a shot. So he has the new record.
His recovery crew is at Felix's location.
They're fast. He has the world's record now for the highest jump by far. Around 28,000 feet. So more than 24 miles up. Successful after all this training, all this work, all this time. There is the capsule being lowered. It has been cut away from the balloon. Its parachute deploying automatically, and the capsule comes down to preserve the data and the pictures that are there. There's
Stratos capsule altitude is
and he broke the record, as we mentioned, for the highest manned balloon flight. Made Red Bull Stratos mission to the edge of space a part of the record books. A successful climax to years of careful planning and development. Along the way, there were setbacks, snags in development of the equipment, weather delays. But today, Baumgartner and the Red Bull Stratos team are celebrating. It was also a big win for
capsule
science,
altitude
as the
is
Red Bull
descending
Stratos team
through
collected
60,000
valuable
feet.
data that could ultimately help improve the safety of space travel.